what can you expect for the month of August 2018? Let's tune in and find out. So I feel, Sag, is like there's something that you may have been apprehensive about. It could be an event that you're attending. It could be about a work project. It could be about meeting somebody new. You know, maybe you're dating somebody new and you're just going to go now and meet the family. But there's just this apprehension, and I feel like you put your toe in the water. It's like, oh, this is so nice. Like, I just feel like it goes really well. So whatever it is that you were worried about, that you're afraid to try, I'm just going to try it a little bit. You're just putting your toe in the water. You're just going to immerse yourself in it. It's going to be really great. So whether that's, you know, for some it may be starting school, and maybe it's, you know, maybe it's like, it's med school, or maybe you're going for your PhD and it's scary, or maybe it's, you know, just something that feels like, wow, I can't do that, or it's a test you have to take. You're going to be fine. You're going to immerse yourself in a study or whatever it is, relationship. It's going to go really well. So that's something you have to look forward to. Now let's begin the month and look at our romantic relationships. For those of you who are coupled Sages and already in a romantic relationship, let's see what August has in store for you. So I feel like you're a little bit in a crossroads. I don't know if that's the right word, but your relationship is shifting, and so I feel like one of you is out a little bit front, like it's kind of like that, right? So one of you is out a little bit front of the other person, and then I feel like the other one's going to get in front, right? And it's just kind of this jockeying, and whether you're feeling it as a competition between the two of you, or just this kind of one of you is pushing while the other one's pulling. But you're going to have to learn to do things differently. You're being asked to do things differently. You're being asked to do relationship differently with one another. So there's some changes that are happening, or you've just recently gone through. Now, the good news is that we have these eclipses that are designed to kind of propel us in the right direction, and we have a lot of retrogrades, which gives us the time to slow down. So everything doesn't have to be such a shock, right? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, right? Like, I gotta hurry up. There's none of that energy. There's no, I don't feel any panic. Oh my God, I gotta change, or they're gonna find somebody else, or what? Are they having an affair? It's none of that. That's not what I'm talking about. It's talking about the two of you, the way that you relate to one another, the way in which you do relationship. You know, are you always the one that's, you know, wanting to make love? Or are you always the one that's like saying, hey, let's go do something? Are you always the one who's, you know, cooking dinner and doing everything? Or are they? Maybe you're the one who is holding back and isn't really co-creating the relationship. So what you're being asked to do is to change the way in which you interact with one another so that the relationship can elevate, so that you're going to be given a lot of opportunities to do that this month. So what that means is that a lot of times when change happens, we see everything that's wrong and we just feel like, oh my God, I'm being squeezed and I can't stand this, and everything he's doing is irritating me. It's bugging the heck out of me. Why won't she shut up? How did I end up with her? Right? It's like that kind of stuff that we just go, everything was fine, and then all of a sudden it's not, right? So all there is to do is just to know that the energy and the dynamic is changing, and we have to change with it. It doesn't mean that the relationship is over or you need to go find somebody else. It just means that we are being asked to change. Us individual, you as an individual, are being asked to change in the way in which you interact with your partner, right? And so just notice that these changes, and it's a slow change. So it's not overnight. You don't have to figure it out overnight, and you'll get there. And if you have open-ended conversations with your partner, it'll make it easy, and you can turn it kind of into a game, and you can have, you know, there's a lot of different ways that you can learn to grow together. You can read books together. You can go to events together. You can do workshops together. There's a lot of different modalities in which you can learn about yourself and then learn about the relationship. But I definitely feel like what's up is your romantic relationship, and to be different in it, and to change, and to be able to enjoy the relationship in a new way. And I also feel like there's a lot of opportunities to do that too, and to heal, and to feel comfortable, and to be able to not be afraid to speak up about what you want or what you want to dream. And that's the other thing is that sometimes when one partner all of a sudden gets to pursue what they want in life, then there's a shift that happens. Once they're settled, then it's kind of like the other partner's time. So it could even be that's what's going on in the relationship too, that one of you is, got to pursue their relationship, their career, and now it's time for the other one too. So children, all these different things change the dynamic of a relationship. So just be aware that's kind of what's going on. I feel like it's going to be good, and I feel like you're going to have a great opportunity, and there's a lot of love and understanding coming through for self-love to feel good about this process. Okay, so let's move on to those of you who aren't in a romantic relationship, and if you're interested in one, what that looks like for August. You're just going to have a lot of fun with yourself. You're going to have a lot. Sounds bad, but not. Meaning, I just see you showing up and kind of fitting in wherever you go. And I see you being the bridge for a lot of people. Now, maybe that's normal for you. Certainly, I think it is normal for the sign Sagittarius, but I just see a lot of that happening this month, where you may be bringing people together, or you show up at a party and you're the bridge between two other people, and it's just fun. I just see you, enjoying yourself and having a good time. Now, as far as romantic relationship goes, first of all, I feel like you have to choose it, because I feel like a lot of you are just enjoying yourself where you're at, and really, I don't know that I need one. If you shift and you want one, at the very end of the month, moving into September, is when I really see something opening up. Right at the end of the month, August 28th, 29th, 30th, the 1st, the 2nd, around in that time frame for opportunity for you. So definitely there for you if you want it. Okay, let's move on to money and career for Sagittarius. So there's a real amazing opportunity for you if you focus on it this month. There's a straight line to the pot of gold, to the money. Problem is, I don't know if you really want it. And I say that because I just see I'm having fun here, and I'm having fun over there, I'm having fun over here. So if you're not all that committed to it, don't expect it to happen. But if you're somebody who's like, I've got my eye on the prize, I want that, I'm going for it, there's a straight line to get it. But it is not without effort, right? You have to put in the effort, and you have to put in the time, but you will get it, you'll achieve it. So it's just knowing yourself, how bad do you want it? If you want it, it's right there, and you can go for it and you can get it. Okay, so let's see about money for you. Money just feels like easy, like it's just coming in easy. I don't feel any struggle with any money. I do feel like you could have like a water issue, or a pipe issue, or like a wash machine issue, or a faucet issue, that sort of thing. Here early in August, if you don't have it already, if it hasn't happened to you already. And maybe it's something that's been kind of dripping or not been perfect, and then it finally breaks. It's like that kind of thing. So if you have something like that, you've got a toilet that's not quite working, right? I would just get in there and get it fixed, as opposed to waiting until it just like overflows. Because it just feels like you can avoid a big mess if you just handle it now. So if something pops in your mind, that's a sign that, that's the thing that you should handle now. Call a plumber, don't wait, because it just does feel like it's on the verge of breaking, and it's likely to break here in these next couple of weeks. Okay, and some of your money may be going to that. That's how we got off track there with the money, because I was seeing money go to that. All right, so anything else about money for you guys this month? Okay, there may be an opportunity for you to partner with someone towards the end of the month. If they show up sooner this month, I would slow play it. I would dialogue about it. I would really get clarity around the relationships. And then I wouldn't have it come in until the end of them. I wouldn't sign anything until after Mercury goes direct, which, if you can avoid it, would be like August 21st would be like the earliest I would sign. Even though it goes direct on the 18th, we have the 19th and the 20th, what they call the shadow period. It can be a little more intense, those last couple of days of it. So I would wait until the 1st, not the 1st, but the 21st before I would sign anything if I were going to sign something. But I do see a partnership that could come in that can be good for you, a collaboration. I don't know that it makes money right away, but it does make money in the future, or long term, it's good. So it may be something that you align, and it takes a little bit to get it off the ground, but then next year I really feel it being bountiful. Okay. Okay, so let's see anything else about your career. You're also being asked not to second guess yourself and to be able to, keep running lists or write down the ideas or the solutions that are coming to mind. And if you're not quite sure which direction to go, if you're faced with some confusion, just let it go and send it up to the universe and say, okay, just bring me back the truthful answer, the right answer that's going to help me or support me, and let that come in. And when that comes in, you'll be able to see it through other people. In other words, other people will bring it to your attention and they'll give you the answer, or you'll see it in print, or you'll see it on TV, or the idea will come to you. And it generally comes back 2 or 3 times or more to let you know, hey, this is it, this is it, this is it, right? And then that's how you know, okay, I got my answer. Okay, let's move on to health. And before I could even get there, I just smelled cigarettes and my head is pounding. So for some of you, it's really time to tackle the cigarette issue and just to stop. And just go cold turkey. Don't worry about it. You can do it. And just shore up the people around you. Get it all out of your house, out of your purse, out of your desk, out of the office, right? And just put everybody on notice. I'm not smoking. Don't offer me anything. And please don't smoke around me, right? So just for the first, couple of weeks. And I feel like if you do this, I really feel like there's a big support for you, and there's a lot of energy coming at you to help you release that. And there's also, a lot of people take up smoking because they have anxiety, and so the smoking helps to calm them. Well, that's because you're breathing deeper, right? So take up a breathing class or go to a yoga class. Or just breathe at home. Go online and find some, transformational breathing and just breathe, or go meditate just to get those lungs working and moving and to release that toxicity, okay? And so you have healthy mind, healthy body. Okay, let's see what else is in store for you with your health. And the other thing is just overall emotional health. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Stop trying to be perfect. Stop trying to live by others' expectations or by your rules that you just have so hard that you can't get to them on a daily basis, right? I'm not saying to be sloppy or to be second best, but I'm just saying go easy on yourself. You're just being asked to love yourself and to cut yourself some slack, right? And the whole idea of self-acceptance is to integrate those parts of ourselves that we don't like, which means, stop trying to get rid of that part of yourself that is anxious or feels uncomfortable. Instead, love it. Just embrace it. Going, it's okay. It's okay that I feel that way. It's okay that I feel a little anxious. So it's all right, right? So as you do that, as yourself in your head, when you're standing around people and you're feeling anxiety, it's okay. The problem becomes is most of us aren't even aware that we're feeling anxious. All of a sudden, we're tense and we want to run. If you slow down, you can feel that symptom or that sensation in the body, and you can go to it like a mother would a child and just give it comfort and say it's okay, right? Just mentally, emotionally, just know it's all right. And what will happen is you'll just relax and it will blend, it will integrate with the rest of your energy. And then pretty soon it's not a problem. It's just like, oh, wow, I feel so much better. I don't know what happened. Well, what happened is you brought your awareness to it, you brought your attention to it, and you made it okay. You made it okay that you felt that way, right? And the more that we do this, the more that it alters the synapses in our brain and the more relaxed we become, and it now becomes our new behavior and it becomes automatic. So that's the idea, just to create new ways of being within ourselves. And this month, you guys are going to have a lot of opportunity to be able to do that. The other thing that happens energetically is Mars, that has been retrograde since June 26th, goes direct August 27th, and give it a few days after that to get out of the shadows. So by September 1st, you should see a lot of movement with communication and projects and ideas and things taking off and moving forward. And so just have that, just be aware that that's happening for you, for everybody. And so really use August to get prepared, get everything ready to go, so that when August is here, when September arrives, you can just go full throttle down to whatever it is that you're pursuing. Okay, guys, let's see if there's one last surprise, any surprises for you this month. And for Sagittarius. So let's see. So this is interesting. Okay, so I don't usually give what I call negative or fearful, predictions or advice. But what's coming in is that each and every one of you has something that you know you should be doing to take care of yourself, right? Or you shouldn't be doing, right? I know I shouldn't be, whatever, XYZ. I know I shouldn't be drunk driving. I know I shouldn't be, I know I should be drinking less. I know I shouldn't be taking these pills. I know I should, I know I should get help for my prescription pill situation. Or I know I should just be not eating meat, or I know I should not be eating dairy, or I know I should be, leaving my husband, or I know I should be, whatever it is. Each and everybody knows. We all do this, right? It's human nature. But in particular for your sign, it's coming up that you want to take care of that thing that you know you should be doing. Now, for some of you, it may be that you're having an affair, right? And you know you should be stopping, right? Because you don't want to hurt their family or your family. What I'm being shown is whatever that thing is that you know you should be doing, but you haven't done yet, there's a potential at the end of the month, right? It's not even at the end of the month. It's more like we have another partial solar eclipse, a new moon partial solar eclipse in Leo on August 11th. And so it's right after that, maybe like the 17th, 18th, after that. Well, it'd be right after that. So in the August 20, let's say August 21st to the 25th, around in there, sometimes that part of the month, something that can happen, it's like a secret being revealed, right? Or an incident happening, right? So if you're driving and drinking, there could be an accident at the end of the month, right? It doesn't have to be big, but it gets you in trouble, right? Or you could get picked up. Or if you're having an affair, you could get caught, right? Or if you're not eating well, you could get sick, right? And even if it's just, a bronchitis, right? You're down, you miss work for 2 weeks because you've been doing nothing but binging and working hard and eating like crap and working 20 hours a day or playing 20 hours a day, whatever it is. So it's like this. It's like whatever whatever comes to mind, God, I have been meaning to do that. I really need to do that. Really make an effort, at least from August 11th on, those last 2 weeks, at least make an effort. If you don't now, at least make an effort by that new moon to make a change. Because if you don't, I'm just concerned that, the other shoe's going to drop and it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be pleasant. And it's the universe kicking your ass saying, you know what? We warned you. We told you. You should have done it. Now you didn't. So now it's got to come out in the open, or now this has to happen to get you to wake up to take action. So that's what that's about. And I hate being the messenger around those sorts of information, but better to have it than not, right? Because this is something you can change. This is something that is a free will piece that I know I'm supposed to be changing. I know I'm supposed to be doing this. And you know what? If you've already done it, then consider yourself done. Yep, got that message last month, already changed, already in a good place, then done. Then this is not for you and you don't have to worry about it. All right, you guys, you've got, what I love about this is it's all wrapped up in your ability to make the changes that you want to make so that your life gets better. All right, Sagittarius, have an amazing month. Enjoy it, celebrate yourself. There's lots of fun here, lots of opportunity for new relationships and friendships and everything. So I look forward to connecting with you again next month. And if you like my intuitive astrology, please click like, share it with your friends, comment below, and I'll see you again next month.